Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. We try to have fun here, but today we are going to be talking and playing with Jeffree Star cosmetic products. Some of you may have seen that I bought the Morphe X Jeffree Star brush set. I bought that like 10 million years ago. I'm just kidding. Feels like it though, because I have wanted to play with these brushes so freaking bad, but I have not even opened. I know it doesn't have like the casing on it anymore, or there was like some kind of cardboard thing that went over this. I lost it, but I haven't played with any of the brushes. They are still all in their plastic, so I have been waiting a lifetime for these brushes. I also picked up the Blood Sugar palette. I haven't used it, swatched it, anything. Everything's gonna be all brand new right here. I mean, this isn't brand new. It's brand new to me. But also, if you guys follow Jeffree Star, you'll know that he released a new concealer, and your girl got the concealer. And not only did she get the concealer, but she got the infamous C5 concealer. He said in his video that he was going to put some kind of label because of all the break-in and whatever. I know it's for real, not fake. I bought it from his site along with the Blood Sugar palette, so everything is real. Not sure what sticker I'm supposed to be looking for. So if somebody knows, let me know down in the comments. But other than that, we are going to get started. So first we're going to start off with the Benefit Porefessional Primer to prime the skin. Just get that ready to put foundation on. And I'm just putting that in my T-zone area. I just want my foundation to go on smoothly and not sink in to my pores. Now we're going to go in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear. If you're wondering, I'm in the shade 2N1, and after we put this on the skin, we're going to blend it out with the Jeffree Star, or Morphe X Jeffree Star brush. This brush is JS1. So this is the foundation buffing brush. I'm just going to dab a little on the skin. And then I'm just gonna blend that out one side at a time. Now we're gonna go in with the Magic Star concealer. Let's talk about the packaging for a second. Look how freaking cute this is. It's kind of like big and bulky, like at the top, this little diamond thing, but I kind of love it, you know? And then the star up here, definitely is like very high quality. So I like it so far. Enough about the packaging. Let's get into the real deal. Okay, and then we're going to, after I put this concealer down, I'm going to blend it out with the JS3. I'm just gonna pat it out right under my eyes, and I'm going to put this right under my eyes. And then on my chin, because I have some redness. And then right above here, and like, holy crap, that was one dip. Like, holy crap. And it looks very light for me, but I like a bright under eye. Sometimes I do bright, sometimes I don't. I change my mind a lot. We're going to blend this out with a JS3. I'm loving this super bright moment. It blended out really good. I don't know if I would say like full coverage, because I do see some of like my redness peeking through. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's full coverage, but I would say it's medium for sure. So I'm just going to go with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm just going to put that on my eyelids and then blend it out. And then this is just like a Wet n Wild brush. It literally has like no labels on it, so I really can't like tell you what brush it is. I believe it's just like a Wet n Wild brush I got like forever and a year ago in like some kit or something. I'm not quite sure, but I really like this to blend out right up here. I'm just going to start on the face now. So I'm going to use the Wet n Wild contour stick in Call Me Maple. I'm going to blend this out. I'm going to blend it out with the Luxie 680. I'd blend it out with Jeffree Star brushes, but I just really like this, and I want to use those brushes to their advantages, not like a disadvantage. I'm not gonna like bash the product just because I'm using like a brush that's not for what I want to use it for, so that's why I'm not using those, but just to let you guys know. I did just let the concealer sit on my eyes without setting them, just because he did say in his video that the concealer was almost crease proof. I just kind of wanted to like test that out. It did crease on me. Every concealer creases on me. It's kind of like, if you have creases, they're like, if you have eye creases, your eyes, the concealer is just gonna crease in them just because you have creases. I hate when people say the concealers are crease proof, because I have never come across a concealer that was crease proof. I just wanted to test it out. Didn't think it was gonna work. It's not a big deal. Concealers always crease on me. So I'm just going to use some powder now because we don't want to keep them creases there. I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier translucent powder. He did come out with a powder with his Magic Star concealer. I just felt like I didn't need the powder, so I'm not sure about his powder. I've heard good things about it, just like I've heard about the concealer, but I didn't think it was a necessity for this, so that's why I didn't get it, if you're wondering. But we are going to pat these creases out. I'm going to use the JS3 to powder. So powder goes over this concealer wonderfully. I don't know if I don't know, like with some concealers I have like a really crappy time putting powder over my concealer because then your eyes look like crepey and nasty, but I didn't have a problem with this concealer. So I really like that. I'm just going to go over my cream bronzer slash contour with powder bronzer. I'm going to be using the Park Ave Princess palette, and I'm going to be using the shades Princess Cut and Angel. I'm going to go in with blush. I'm just using the NYX Sweet Cheeks blush palette. I will probably go in with this shade. It's just like the toasted blush shade. And I'm just going to take that same JS2 brush and I'm going to dip it into this toasted shade. Now time for the highlight. We're going to go in with the Anastasia Amrezy highlight. It's my fave, so that's why I'm doing it. Oh, and my bad. And I'm taking the highlight on the JS4 brush. It's just like the big highlighting brush. We're just going to put that on our cheekbones. And now I'm going to do my brows off camera. I'll be back in a couple minutes. A couple seconds for you guys. And now that we are done with the brows, we are going to go in with the Blood Sugar palette. Look how beautiful, like stunning. The first color that I'm going to dip into, and I'm going to be using the JS5 brush. This is just the blending brush. But the first color I'm going to dip into is Cake Mix. I'm just going to sweep that into my crease. I'm going to take Prick, this shade, right on the lid. I'm honestly not sure what kind of look I'm doing today. Everything's a surprise, so surprise. But I'm going to take that color right on the lid. Ooh, so pretty. Oh, and I'm taking that on the JS6 brush, sorry. So this is kind of like a flat brush. So it's like, it fans out and then it kind of gets skinny, if you can see that. Just realized I should probably zoom you guys in just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Now I'm going to go in with, ouch, this one right here. I'm just going to put that one right in the crease just to kind of blend that color in with the crease shade. And I'm taking ouch on the JS5 brush, just the blending brush. And I'm kind of just focusing that on the outer corner. So I want most of that dark pigment to be right out here. So not so much inside, but more outside. And I'm also going to take cherry soda, which is this kind of like dark red. I'm going to take that on the JS5, and I'm just going to try to focus that on the outer corner. I think I want to take a little bit of the shade Fresh Meat. It's like a purpley pink maroonish shade. We're going to take Fresh Meat right kind of where we put that, the cherry soda color. And we're just going to deepen up that V. And I'm taking Fresh Meat on the JS6. And now I'm going to go back in with Cake Mix on the JS5. Cake Mix was that first transition shade we used. So this one. And I'm just going to blend all those colors together in the crease. Alright, and I think I want to leave this look matte. So now I'm just going to go to the bottom lash line, and I'm basically taking just the same shades that were up here down here. So I'm just gonna go in with Cake Mix again, that same transition shade, right on the J6 or JS6 brush, and I'm just going to put that all along the bottom lash line. And then I'm going to take Prick, that orangey pinky shade with the JS6 again, right in the middle. And then I'm going to take Fresh Meat on the outer part of the lash line. And now I'm going to take the shade Sweetener on my inner corners. So Sweetener is this shade. I'll be back with wings on, and we will be back to discuss everything, how I feel about it. We're also going to do check-ins later on in the day. So I'll be back. Alright, so I am back with my wings on. I also put lipstick on. For my wings, I use the MAC liquid eyeliner and Point Black. And then for my lips, I used the Girlactik matte lip matte liquid lip paint in Posh, and then over that I put the Tarte lip paint strike gold lip gloss. So if you were wondering, but I really like this look. Like, so for the rundown for all the products, I'm gonna start off with the Morphe X Jeffree Star brush collection. So for the first brush, the JS1, the foundation brush, it kind of threw me off because it wasn't as dense as I'd like. It is still a really good brush, and it did really well applying the foundation. I just wish that it was a little bit more dense. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop using this brush. I just wish it was just a little bit more dense, but it's still a really good brush. And then the JS2, this is the brush that I use for my bronzer and my blush. I really like this brush. I like that it goes up to kind of like a dome point, so it can really, like, if you want to contour, you can really get those cheeks. And then with the blush, you can just gracefully put it on. So I really like this brush as well. And then the JS3, this is the brush that I put my concealer and I blended out my concealer with, and I put powder on with. This is a pretty good brush, kind of like the foundation brush. I just wish this was a little more dense. I'll probably just use this for like underneath the eye to put powder on. Highlighting brush, the JS4. I love this brush. I love these type of highlighting brushes. I use the one brush that I always use for my highlighting brush is the Wet n Wild brushes, the ones that came in that like kit. I always use that one, but I really like this one. It's just like a big blending brush, but it's for highlight. And the JS5 I really like. It's kind of just like the normal Morphe blending brushes. That's usually what I use for my everyday routine anyways. Then the JS6, this brush was great for packing on the color, great for blending in that V. And then the brow brush, the JS7, I didn't use the brow side, but I have a feeling that like I'm really gonna like this because like it's very sharp, not like sharp, but like to a point. So that was the whole brush set. Now moving on to concealer. Girl, look at this freaking packaging. Look how freaking cute this is. Like, I love this. It is a little bulky, so like, I don't know, like my other concealers aren't like so bulky, but it's not like awful. Like the Tarte Shape Tape, the one I use all the time, that's pretty bulky too. So like if you're worried about the bulkiness, like if you have Tarte Shape Tape, I wouldn't honestly worry about it because like it's only like a little bit thicker at the top than Tarte Shape Tape, to be completely honest. Yeah, I love the look of this. It's super cute. The formula right now, the formula right now, I think is great. I love the applicator actually. Here, I'll just show you. A lot of people are saying that it looks like a lipstick applicator. I mean, I don't mind it. It's super cute. I love that it, I only have to use one dip to get my whole face. That's awesome. So like, you're not going to be using a bunch of product. You're not going to keep dipping in there and using, you know. You're just going to use that one dip. It's all going to distribute very well. So overall right now, I think this is a pretty good concealer. And then we have the Blood Sugar palette. Holy crap, guys. This palette, let's talk about the packaging. Like, hello packaging. Like, Hello, packaging. What really matters is the shadows. The shadows performed beautifully. The pigment was there. The blendability was there. I mean, I think it's a very versatile palette. You can make day looks out of this. You can make, I mean, you can do neutral looks like these shades down here, this whole top row. Like, you could do a whole neutral eye. You can do like a fun eye. You can do night looks. Like, honestly, you can do anything with this palette, honestly. All right, I will be back for check-ins. I have an art event to go to tonight, so I will be checking in a little bit later. Yeah, but right now I really like everything that I put on my face. All of Jeffree's collections so far. Everything is doing really well. But yeah, so I will be back to check in. If anything changes, I'll let you guys know. Alright guys, this is my first check-in. As you see, everything looks pretty good. This is my skin up close. Still pretty much looks the same. I didn't go to my event, but I did go to the movies and watch the new Avengers. So it held up through a little bit of crying. But yeah, looks good so far. Like there's a little bit right there, but obviously, like I said, I was doing a little crying. So yeah, I'll check back with you one more time. This is my last and final check-in. It is now 12 o'clock. When I ended my makeup, it was 3 o'clock, so that would be 9 hours of wear time. So I think that's pretty good. As you could probably see, that I do have some of the even the foundation and concealer like rubbed off here, and then a little bit here. So basically my day consisted of the Avengers movie and just kind of relaxing afterwards. So that's why like most of right here and here rubbed off. I did a little crying at the Avengers movie, and when I was relaxing, I had my hands all over my face and on a pillow, you know, chilling. But yeah, I think everything performed very well. I think if I hadn't been crying and rubbing on my face, that everything would have lasted perfectly. Everything that was everywhere else lasted pretty good. My eyeshadow, still amazing. Yeah, I said the eyeshadow. Eyeshadow's gorgeous. I know, beautiful. Okay, I need to go to bed. So I will see you guys later. Bye guys.